y'all boy?
Oh, you sound terrible in these junks.
Bro, your hands just sound straight ashy. Like my sound moisturized.
No, they don't. No, they
yes,
don't.
they do.
All right, we should be good.
All right. What's good, y'all boys? Welcome back to another episode of the 2 Minute Drill Podcast. I'm Cam. That's Jaden. We got other Jaden. We call him my team. And this is our first time back in about a week. I mean, we had some folks flake on us. Important rivalry week, by the way. Lots of good games.
Bro. Who flaked on us, bro? Well, you let me know where he went.
I just looked down and let my team go. Oh, John. But nah, man. Yeah, we had I had a great time watching football last weekend. Well, I didn't watch much NFL football, but I had a great time watching college football.
My mom said we started too late.
You can text us that, or
I mean, yeah, but y'all couldn't hear me, or I couldn't hear y'all, so I didn't know if y'all could hear me or not. So I just left and joined back. But I want.
Oh, John. Why did you just kick him off? You wanted to what?
I was gonna say I wanted to cover something quickly before I left.
What do you want to cover real quick, Martin?
What was the first thing? I'll do that.
Oh, okay. The Broncos defeat the Browns 41-32. What y'all boys got to say about this game?
Martin, you go ahead.
I mean, James Winston had himself a game. Jerry Jeudy had himself a game.
Yeah.
Bo Nix is probably that rookie of the year quarterback right now. He's probably that rookie of the year in general, or at least offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And that's really all I gotta say about that game. But all the three people I just named just had a game today.
Jameis Winston, he before the last 4 or 5 minutes, he was playing actually pretty well, but the last 4 or 5 minutes it went downhill. My thing is, right, the run game couldn't get going at all. I mean, you do have Jerome Ford, who he ran okay, but Nick Chubb couldn't get it going. The run game wasn't getting it going at all. If you have to resort to Jameis Winston throwing the ball 58 times, that's an issue. And it's just straight up how it is. The thing is, you see the Broncos, the way they were playing defense, they had a lot of people in the box. They were stuffing the run. They were stopping the run. They want you to pass the ball. They're not going to say, oh, your run game is going to beat me. If you pass the ball and beat me, that's fine. But if you run the ball and beat me, that's not about to happen. So they shut down the run and they forced Jameis to pass the ball. That's the reason his stats are so inflated. Obviously, before the last couple of minutes, he actually had decent stats. But yeah, just they took away the run and forced him to pass the ball.
I feel like Jameis gave him that game, to be honest. I mean, like last 2 drives, 2 interceptions. I mean, it just can't happen. Like it's and then on the first drive, a pick 6. Which gave them the lead, and then you throw another interception on a money drive.
They were already up 2, or up 1 or 2, something like that, ain't it?
No, it was 41-32 when he threw that pick. When he threw the second one,
yeah,
it was 41-32 was the final score.
I know when he threw that first pick 6. Which gave them 41 points, and then he threw another one which shut the game up.
You're right.
That can't happen. Like no quarterback. I mean, you handed him that game, and I'm not gonna lie. But before, you know what I'm saying, the passing game, it looked great. Jerry Jeudy, Elijah Moore, they looked great. It looked like one of the you seen today. You'd have thought they were one of the best duo receivers in football. Honestly, like You just thought Jameis Winston was one of the best quarterbacks until like the final 2 drives. He's had a Jackson Dart game, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I've
exactly
been
what
saying Jameis Winston either have a 160-yard game or a 300-yard game. There's no in between.
Yeah. So yeah, like Bo Nix, this obviously wasn't one of his best games. The picks that he did throw, they weren't terrible picks. But I mean, you are going against one of the best secondaries in ball. So you can't really blame him for that. But I feel like he played well outside of the 2 picks.
the Broncos team is legit though.
Yeah, definitely. 8-5. You have the same record as the Ravens. I was looking at that. I want to look at the standing, the AFC standing, to see how the playoffs will be shaping up. Okay. You got the Chiefs, who I think have already clinched their division, which is that's sad. But you have the Chiefs and the Bills, they've already clinched their playoff spots. You have the Steelers at 9-3. You have the Chargers at 8-4. You have the Texans at 8-5. You have the Ravens at 8-5. You have the Broncos at 8-5. Then you have the Colts at 6-7.
I ain't gonna lie, the Texans, they've been so mid. I ain't gonna lie, they've been so mid this year.
The beginning of the season, Texans, they didn't look half bad. But I mean, in recent weeks, it hasn't looked good.
What they're gonna do? They gonna give up a lead. Yeah. They're gonna give up a lead, bro. They almost lost to who they played the Jaguars or something. Who they played? Yeah, the Jaguars. It was like 20-6. The final score is 23-20. What's going on? Like, they gonna give up a lead.
How you have such a great offseason. You get Stephon Diggs.
He's out for
the offense. I know the defense is the problem, and you still can't produce.
I mean, the thing is, they can semi-run the ball. Joe Mixon, he's a great running back.
Well, let me not say they can't produce. They are 8-5, but it's supposed to be better than that.
The thing is, okay, you give a team like the Lions a lead, they're not giving that away because they are going to run the ball. They're gonna know that they're gonna run the ball. You're gonna know that they're gonna run the ball, and they're still gonna run the ball and get the first down. There's not many teams that can do that. In the Texans, they just can't hold on to leads. They can't just keep running the ball, just chipping away at the clock. I don't know how at a certain point you have to realize that there's a problem. Like you're giving away leads like it's nothing. But I mean, it's about a weekly thing.
Yeah,
great response.
I don't know. I ain't know what to say. Like,
oh, John. But yeah, right now, the NFC is looking like a dog fight. I mean,
you got the Panthers in there. Like, no, they're fighting for a playoff spot right now.
Well,
they technically can. All right, Martin, we're gonna catch you, bro.
See you, bro.
Man, cutting the pod off once again. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I mean, it's about a weekly thing. Like one thing about my team, he gonna cut us off, but he still loves us. Like, I mean, nothing you can really say about it. But yeah, the way the NFC looking, the Commanders have the 5th highest record in the NFC, but they would have the 7th seed right now at 8-5. That's crazy. And the Falcons, they're looking like they're about to win. Well, actually, they're tied with the Buccaneers. I wonder what the tiebreaker is.
At what record?
6-6.
We can come back from that. The Panthers, we keep winning some games.
Bro, I saw something earlier about how the Panthers can get in the game. I mean, get in the playoffs. And it's like, you know how like they be having scenarios like that's like completely impossible. This is actually possible. How the Panthers can make the playoff. It's still less than 1%. But, bro, nobody's trying to subscribe to y'all. They would have to win the NFC South, but they would have to win out. The Falcons will have to go 1-4 or 0-5. The Buccaneers will have to go 2-3 or worse, and they must lose to the Panthers and the Saints. And the Saints have to go 3-2 or worse. That's very possible.
Oh no, not all of that.
I mean, if the Panthers keep playing like how they playing, they gonna. I don't know who they have to.
We should have beat the Buccaneers yesterday.
Yeah.
But freaking, what's the name? Fumbled, like.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Didn't Chuba fumble?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to the game on the line, I don't know why that man always fumbling. I forgot what game that was where he weren't y'all in like an overtime game or something like that? Did he fumble the game away? Was it the
might have been
Giants?
It might have been the Giants. Yeah, it might have been the Giants. Yeah,
bro, like hold on to the ball, like ain't that hard, like. But you got the you got the Eagles. That's the only tough game though. You got the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Cardinals, the Bucks, and the Falcons.
We're gonna beat the Eagles.
And you're confident in that because
we're a better team.
No, you're not.
Here we are. We gonna prove all y'all boys wrong.
Dang.
Oh, wow, the pot is going. Oh shoot. Yeah, I can't see it here. You know what I'm saying? I got extraordinary things in here. Where's my keyboard at?
I think he's nice. Like,
what it? Mikey just texted. I don't know what he said.
The Glorious King. Okay, we just got a text from my team. This man said, I was looking forward to glazing the Glorious King, my Superman captain, Columbia, the one and only University of South Carolina QB1 future Heisman Lenore Sellers today. Hopefully Thursday don't start as late.
Wait, say something real quick.
Something?
Hello?
Yo?
I can't hear you. Where?
Why?
Oh my god. My beach just died. Like I can't hear you. Hold on. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Shoot. Oh no, Latoya. I cannot hear you though.
Just turn your computer up.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what that means. Like,
oh my god.
Hold on.
Hey y'all boys. Since he left, I'm gonna hold it down for y'all real quick. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all boys good? How y'all? I know some of y'all in college. Y'all boys, y'all got finals. I got a mean final coming up in algebra. I'm about to study like all tomorrow for that jump, and I'm gonna probably study a little bit Wednesday morning. So I can be ready for that jump.
I can hear you now.
I bet so.
Continue what you were saying though.
What?
But you studying Wednesday night.
No, I was studying Wednesday morning for my algebra final.
Are you even ready for that jump?
I mean, I've made pretty decent grades the whole time. All I need to do is put it all together. Okay. I'll review everything like 2 or 3 times tomorrow, and then I'm gonna redo everything Wednesday morning before the test. I'm gonna be fine. I hope so.
This man,
I hope so.
you really study, bro?
Yeah.
Bro,
Why? What are we talking about?
keep it a buck, bro. Don't nobody study in school, bro. Keep it a buck, like.
Well, yeah, high school. There's no reason to study. Show up, you get A.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, people don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay,
can you get your stuff together? Like, say
something. Say something. Say something.
Like, you've been.
Come on.
Like, dang.
Come on, bro.
Anyway.
What?
I said anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway. Next up, we got 2-minute news. We got a short little bit of news. We got the Bears fire head coach Matt Eberflus as the team's first ever in-season coaching change after the loss to the Detroit on Thanksgiving. What's your thoughts about that?
I mean, he's not. I mean, like the team. It's be honest. It's a pretty like mid overall team. I mean, there's no. I don't know if firing the coach was the move, but I feel like they should give him another season just to see how Caleb Williams like develops and all that. But if nothing's changing, then I can see maybe a potential fire. But I don't know about right now.
The thing, okay. Did you watch? Did you get? You said on Thursday that you didn't get to watch a lick of football, right?
No.
So, if you watch the end of the Bears game, they're driving. They're on like the 40-yard line
that
with 20 seconds left, and you don't call a timeout.
No timeout. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can
lose the
understand
game
that
because of that. So they fired him after that. The thing is, with the NFL and like really life, it's like you ever notice how like even like when it comes to girls, like you have a great relationship. Y'all argue for a smooth 2 or 3 weeks, and all of a sudden it's a bad relationship. It's not what have you done for me? It's what are you doing for me now? And I guess they just felt like it was time to let him go. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really support the move. Obviously, it was just a simple mistake, and it's going to stunt Caleb Williams' growth. Think about it. How many times have we seen this where a young quarterback comes in, he has 2-3 coaches in his first 3 or 4 years? How many times have we seen this?
Shoot,
so,
AR.
I'm about to say.
Right, I'm about to say.
So, I mean, how many times have we seen this? It's obviously not going to help his growth. I mean, yes, he made a mistake, but I mean, don't throw the whole relationship away just for a couple 2-3 weeks. Like, the team hasn't even been doing god awful. Like, y'all, are we forgetting that they had the number 1 pick last year?
Yeah,
like,
true. That is true.
I mean, what's their record? What they're doing? What 5-7, 4-8? Okay, they won less than 4 games last year.
Anything's in. Oh yeah, I'm about to say. I don't think firing like because who's calling plays now? I don't firing a coach. I don't think that was a good idea.
I don't know if he was calling plays from the beginning, but I mean, and then you gotta think about it. Who's in your division? You play the Vikings twice a year. Who's there's going to be 3 NFC North teams that make it to the playoffs this year. You play the Vikings twice a year. You play the Lions twice a year, and then you play the Packers twice a year.
Yeah, and they're all going to the playoffs.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't really support it, but I mean, I guess if that's what you feel like you have to do, that's what you have to do. You definitely should have called that timeout though. But that's what's
yeah, he definitely should have called that timeout for sure. I don't know what were you trying to get another playoff or something? I don't like.
What was you about to say?
What was I about to say? I don't even remember. It was something about Robert Saleh though. I don't remember. It's whatever.
Well, next up we got UCF's head coach Gus Malzahn, however you say his name, has resigned.
I just put in my team. All right, go ahead. My bad.
Has resigned to become the new offensive coordinator at Florida State. How do you feel about that?
You left UCF to go to Florida State?
I don't think that was a bad move. Right? He's about to get fired anyway. UCF had a very mid-season after very high hopes. Right?
Yeah. Shoot, is it gonna be any better at Florida State?
After they lost.
Who they got coming in for Florida State?
I mean, yeah, but you gotta think about it, right? They after they lost to Colorado, season went downhill. KJ Jefferson started playing terrible. Did you bring the freshman in? He starts playing okay, better than KJ Jefferson, but he's transferring now. So I mean, speaking of that, we need to cover some of that transfer portal news. We're gonna cover that Thursday. I'm gonna try to get the resources together.
Florida State, they're not getting jack at the transfer portal. They're not getting none transfer portal, and everybody flipping their commitment from FSU to anywhere else because they suck.
They're in a very sticky situation. I do feel like he was about to get fired. I'm gonna get this off. He was about to get fired anyway. Wasn't a bad choice to go to Florida State. It's obviously, I say it's a pretty lateral move. There was no reason in making that. If he wasn't about to get fired, he's about to get fired anyway. So it is what it is. But Florida State's in a very sticky situation. You just paid your coach last year a bag, and that would be Chip Kelly level numbers for the buyout. That would be a crazy buyout. So you can't do that. So you just have to – and then they're not getting no recruits because they played terrible last year. So they're just going to have to be trash for a while. And that just is what it is.
It's facts.
I mean, this is what it is. Mike Norvell, he better make something out of nothing. He better spend some coaching points to recruiting. Because, I mean.
Bro, coaching points?
Yes, bro.
What? Let me guess. You got 600 hours too, or what?
I mean, Florida State, that before this year, Florida State had some players. Even this year, they had some players. They got the personnel.
Yeah, as soon as they got DJU, I thought it was going to be something. But I know DJU been trash, to be real. You know, he went in there.
I don't think DJU was the problem. Hot take, I don't think DJU was the problem. Okay. I feel like the defensive and offensive coordinators needed to be fired. I remember a couple weeks ago, I was like, I don't know if that's the issue. I don't know what the root of the problem is, but you need to solve. I think it was the offensive defensive coordinator. Because, I mean, you have the talent. You put in 3-4 different quarterbacks, and they all do terrible. It's not – at a certain point, there's a common denominator. It's the play calling, and it's the coordinators. I mean, or coaching, but you can't fire the coach because, I mean, yeah. But I mean, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think it was necessary.
Yeah.
To move on.
And where now you got DJU just bench now? Where?
I think so, yeah. I don't know why I thinking of DJU made me think, but matter of fact, we're gonna cover that Thursday. We're gonna add in a transfer portal segment. I'm about to talk about that man Miller Moss.
He
SEC team and go crazy.
The transfer portal. Kind of Ole Miss.
They're about to go to LSU and go crazy. I'm telling you, I'm calling it.
Going to Ole Miss. Nah,
Harold Perkins hopped in that jump too.
Harold Perkins, who's that?
Number 4, the backer, the one who was like Heisman candidate last year
from USC,
LSU.
I don't know who that is. I ain't gonna lie. Dang, so I don't know who that is, bro.
College Football Podcast doesn't know who Harold Perkins is.
I mean,
You know who he is. If you saw a picture of him, you would know who he is.
I don't know. I really wouldn't. I know who Weeks is though. I know who that is.
I ain't gonna lie. Will Weeks, that after Harold Perkins went out, that man stepped up. That man, he's especially. I don't know if he's coming out this year. Hold on, let me see. Wait, Weeks, is he a junior? Wait, Weeks. Oh, he's a sophomore.
For real?
He's a sophomore and one of the best backers in the nation.
Yeah, he got 2 more years, bro. Or one more if it's a good year.
That man, Sean Dolat. I forgot the other backer from Buffalo. Them boys be tackling. You mean to tell me 2 backers from the same team are leading the nation in tackles?
Bro, that's crazy. That's like Patrick Quinn and Roquan type numbers.
Like literally, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Why would they not put? Okay, whatever, bro. I don't know why they. For some reason, the Georgia Texas game is scheduled for 4:00, but the Clemson SMU game is scheduled for 8. I mean,
flip those around, dog.
I'm about to say, and nobody's about to be watching Oregon versus Penn State because we all know the score is about to be 80-0 by halftime.
Hey, you never know, boy. Penn State boys come out firing,
bro. Penn State, I forgot I'm blanking on the coach's name. It's not James Franklin. It's something like that. I think it is James Franklin. He chokes every time. They'll go out there and put up 80 on a bad team. As soon as they go against Ohio State or Michigan or something like that, just call that junk dead. They lost.
Those are powerhouses, except Michigan, of course. But
yes, but you're Penn State. How long are you gonna just be okay with not being that good?
I know, but Penn State always been like the weakest out of the best though. Like,
yeah.
Like,
but that's the issue.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's the issue, especially with Michigan being okay now. You gotta step up. I mean, you got a shot at the Big Ten title. If they don't show up Saturday,
I know what the Big Ten they have potential to be like the best. No, they didn't. they have potential to be a really good conference though. It's the Big Ten and the SEC. That's you got USC if they were good. You got Michigan if they were good. Like I'm saying, like you got 5 good teams if they were good, but they're not.
It goes SEC, Big Ten, Big 12, ACC,
everything goes.
The rest, yeah. It's a big gap between the Big Ten and Big 12. And I put the Big 12 above the ACC. The ACC don't really be hitting on that.
Well, yeah, to be honest,
that's Colorado, Iowa State, Kansas State.
I ain't gonna lie, Iowa State. No. Was that Arizona State? Who was that? Was that Iowa State? Was that Arizona State? Who played Arizona? Yesterday, not yesterday.
That was Arizona State.
I ain't gonna lie, them boys is nice. Them boys is nasty. Arizona State some dogs. Yeah. Arizona some trash.
It was a very fun game. I mean, to be honest, obviously the SEC is the most competitive, but the Big 12 is the most like fun and exciting conference because you never know. We were expecting to see Colorado in the conference championship. Next thing you know, somehow it's Iowa State versus Arizona State in the conference championship.
Yeah,
I don't know who saw that coming.
Promise you, I thought it was gonna be like BYU and
BYU and Colorado. It was literally lined up to be BYU and Colorado, and then they both lost.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say that the Big 12 is obviously not the best. I feel like it's probably the most outside of the SEC. It's the most well-rounded conference. I don't think that's crazy to say.
That's fair. Bro, I was at the gym, bro. I hit I forgot what I was doing. It was on leg press. I want to say something like that. It was 7 zip before I did that jump. I got done with that jump. I got that just said 28 zip. I said, bro, what? I said, bro, 28 zip, bro.
You talking about the
Ain't no
Colorado
way.
game?
I'm talking about the Arizona State in Arizona. I ain't gonna like Colorado. They spit on Oklahoma State, boy.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
Ollie Gordon's not going in the first round. I don't think he is, man.
It sucks because your draft stock just tanked. I mean, I don't even know, like, if I'm a team, I don't know to draft him. Like, he might go about maybe 5th or 6th round.
He may go like 3rd or 4th. I think 56 is a reach.
Jency's the only running back being taken in the first round. Mind you still got RJ Harvey.
Yeah. You still got RJ Harvey. Amarion Hampton. You still got.
Is it Phil Maffa coming out this year?
Yeah. He's a senior. Yeah.
You got Phil Moffitt. You got a bunch of dogs coming out, and that performed this year.
You got, I ain't gonna lie, run game. Hey, the boys coming out. You got Jordan James coming out this year. You got Caleb Johnson coming out this year. I'm telling you, you got players coming out. I'm telling you.
Yep. So it might be a smooth. It might be a smooth 4th or 5th round.
Yeah, probably. I think Judkins and Trayvon Henderson coming out.
Oh yeah.
So.
And I think the more boys from Miami, I think they're coming out too.
Oh, Martinez and what's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on his name.
Oh, Rocket's coming out too, I think, right? He's a senior, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. Yep. You got Rocket.
Dang.
Is Dylan Sampson coming out this year?
Yeah, he's a senior, I want to say.
Oh, yep. You got Dylan Sampson. He might be the next taken out.
Season he's having.
Yeah. He might be he's a junior. He might opt in. I think we'll just have to see. I ain't gonna lie. I got y'all boys. I will make sure to get all the news for the transfer portal, bowl games, who's going into the draft and all that. I ain't gonna lie. Come to Senior Bowl and like the combine and all that. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be on that. Promise you I'm gonna be on that.
Oh, combine. That jump to be so fun, bro. I was gonna all the receivers, DBs, quarterbacks. I'm telling you.
I mean, the thing is, before this year, Jaden, he liked college football, but this is his first year really getting into college football. I watched a lot of college football last year, but this is my first year like really, really paying attention to it. So now I know like all the people coming out in the draft, all the best teams, all the best players. So this combine about to be exciting, boy. Telling you. Now that I think about it, the only bad draft class that's like not necessarily stacked was that one where Trayvon Walker went number 1.
What was that? What was that?
21, 20, something like that.
I think it was 2021, I want to say, right?
I think so. That
it was the year after Burrow. No, Burrow got you have to Burrow. Yeah. Damn, man.
Yeah. But all right. Next up we got so we're gonna go over the games real quick. Over these games. Michigan beats Ohio State 13-10 in a walk-off field goal. What's your thought?
Literally? Wait, this was like a what, an early game too? Not like it's like midday game.
This is big noon kickoff.
Yeah, bro. I was at the gym. I promise you, I was at the gym, bro. I said, "Oh yeah, Ohio State about to score." That man threw a pick. I said, "What?" No, I ain't like Will Howard. He looked awful. He looked terrible in that game. I ain't gonna lie. For you to have, even if because Will Howard's not a game changer. He's a game manager, obviously. Well, that kind of offense. If you have that kind of offense, come on, you gotta I'm talking about 40 points, bro. It's no reason you should have the offense not putting up at least 40 a game, bro.
The thing is about Michigan, all year we knew. If you didn't know this, you were just ignorant. Michigan has the personnel. They just couldn't put it together. This is the first game they put it together. We all knew they had the X's and the. We knew they had the Jims and Joes. They ain't had the X's and O's. And that Michigan defense shut down Ohio State. And then you're at home, Ohio State. You're at home, and you lose to your biggest rival for the fourth year in a row, and they're not even that good this year. Oh no,
it's bad, bro.
Nah. I'll be sick to my stomach if I'm them.
Bad, bro.
Nah. Oh no. It's almost like Ohio State was the problem. Because speaking of the next one, Kyle McCord and Syracuse going to beat Miami.
I ain't gonna lie, Kyle McCord, he looked good, boy.
Yeah. The thing is, we're not gonna sit here and ignore the fact that he threw 5 picks against, I think that was Memphis. We're not gonna sit here and ignore the fact that
Pitt.
Yeah, Pitt.
Yeah.
We're not gonna sit here and ignore that. But clearly Ohio State was the problem, and Kyle McCord should have been the solidified starter over Will Howard, because he goes and transfers, and now he's looking like the best gunslinger coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Cam Ward, who's technically a gunslinger, but he's not really risky with the ball.
In some situations he is. In some situations, it just depends.
It depends. It really just depends. But Kyle McCord is the most pure. Like, I'm gonna throw the ball 50 times a game. I might throw a pick or two, but I'm gonna get us 4 or 5 touchdowns.
He's like Mayfield. Facts is like
literally.
Mayfield.
I promise you, just like him.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the Miami defense. I ain't gonna lie, I spent the whole game sitting here looking. You go to a 21-0 lead, right? You let them come back. Okay, it's tied 28-28 now. You're starting to need stops. You're not getting them. You let a Syracuse team put up 42 on you. Mind you, Syracuse offense isn't bad, but if you're going to be a top 10 team in the nation, you need to stop Syracuse from putting up 42 points on you.
What Miami defense has been doing all year, it's just letting their offense bail them out. Like it's not gonna happen every time. They're not just gonna score 24 unanswered in the fourth quarter every game. It's not happening. Like it's just like they've been trashed all year. They've been getting bailed out by the offense all year.
If Miami's at home, we might be having a different conversation right now about Miami. But you're on the road. You're not going to get that same momentum. The thing about Miami, we know the defense only plays good when the offense gets momentum.
Yeah.
The offense, they were moving the ball, they were scoring, but I mean the defense didn't wake up at all. I was about to say they played decent in the first half, but they didn't wake up at all.
The defense aren't rhythm starters. They got to be rhythm starters. They got to be.
So it's just sad y'all aren't making the playoffs. We're gonna talk about playoff scenarios come Thursday, because that's when the CFP people. Actually, we're gonna talk about hypotheticals today. But next up we got South Carolina defeats Clemson 17-14.
Hey, give me the rundown. I didn't watch this game.
Okay. Very defensive game. It's 7-7 going into halftime. I think Lenore's threw a pick before halftime. I'm not sure. But it was really just a good jump on the ball. He throws another pick in after. The thing is, if you throw 2 picks, you expect the team to capitalize off of those, right? But I mean, Clemson, they didn't really. The offense couldn't get it going. That South Carolina defense was getting after him. Cal Kennard, he didn't seem like he was making too much of an impact, but the secondary was playing great, right? So, Clemson's up 14-7. South Carolina, you need to go score. They go down and they're trying to go score, but they kick a field goal. It's 10-14. Clemson has the ball. South Carolina gets the stop they need, South Carolina gets the ball back. Heisman leads the game-winning drive.
Not his name.
He breaks a couple runs, right? Next thing you know, they can't get it going no more. It's what, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13?
3rd and 16.
So you drop back, you're surveying the field, you don't see nothing, you're spinning out of tackles and all that. You take off running, you get a touchdown, it's 17-14. Now Clemson has the ball back with like a minute 29 with like 3 timeouts. You start driving the ball. You start driving like crazy. Next thing you know, you're on their 25-yard line with 40 seconds left and 2 timeouts, which is crazy.
How do you
they moved the ball
that?
very efficiently. So you drop back, it's a pass, you roll out, you're Kate Klubnik, you roll out, and the play's dead. It's a terrible ball, but somehow, some way, the backer jumps out and picks the ball off of a terrible pass. It wasn't going to nobody. I think he was trying to throw it away.
You said the play was dead.
What you mean?
You said the play's dead. They rule it dead, or was it just
no? It wasn't ruled dead. Like it wasn't open.
Oh.
So he was trying to like just throw it near somebody, and the backer just ends up reaching for it and catching it, and then you win the game. And yeah, it was a great game to watch. Normally when defensive games are boring, that was definitely an entertaining defensive game.
One thing I noticed, Clemson. If I may be mistaken, you're top 10 when it comes to stopping the run. Sellers had 170 yards. You can let me know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I'm talking about like they were one of the best groups when it comes to stopping the run, and they just let Sellers run all over them, bro.
And my thing is, both teams really couldn't adjust because if I'm South Carolina and it's like 3rd and 3, I know Kate Klubnik is getting the ball and he's running it, and then it's a design QB run. He's not going to get far, but he's going to get the first down. I know that, but he's going to get it anyway because I'm not going to stop it. South Carolina, they got killed with slants all game. You sat there and watched receivers slant after slant after slant. I counted probably about 6 or 7 slants off the top of my head, and I probably missed more. They got killed with slants all game, and they still didn't adjust to that. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what you're doing. They still won the game anyway. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, speaking of that, Ohio State was 20-point favorites to beat Michigan, by the way.
I bet they were. I would have had them out more than that.
So, yeah. But next up we got Memphis knocks out Tulane from the playoff contention, beat them 34-24. Didn't get to watch this game, but they were the only team that was really contending to beat out Boise State. You choked that. That's dead. It's dead. Right. You still have a chance to win the American Conference if you beat Army. Yeah, they definitely have a very talented team, but they just couldn't get it done. So I mean, yeah. Next up, we got Texas defeats Texas A&M. Texas A&M, they just couldn't get the offense going. They couldn't get the offense going at all. You had a few good drives.
It's not happening.
You know what?
Not winning the game with 150 passing yards. It's not happening.
Especially not. You're at home and you're allowing Texas to do whatever they want to. Mind you, Texas couldn't score the ball either, right? But they jumped out to a 14-0 lead at one point. So you respond 14-7, then you let them put up 17-7. It's really over from there. They just couldn't get the ball going. Like that explosive offense, like when they played against LSU, it just wasn't there at all. So that's what's gonna happen. That was their only chance to even making the college football playoffs
Maybe Marcel
That
Reed
joke
wasn't the
there.
answer.
You saw what?
Maybe Marcel Reed wasn't the answer.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, it was cool. That 2 for 2 70-yard drive he had was cool while it lasted, but I mean,
they were going against the number 3 team in the nation, whether they deserve it or not, because their strength schedule was trash and they hadn't beat a ranked team all year. They are the number 3 team in the nation, so you never know, bro.
Yeah.
But next up, you got Kansas State. Their only chance to make it in the Big 12 championship.
No.
They what?
What happened?
Nothing, bro. That they lose to Iowa State 29-21, which basically puts Iowa State in the Big 12 championship. We got a big. Hopefully, if Jaden don't decide to go to North Carolina with his family this weekend,
North Carolina,
maybe we might be able to hop on this Saturday after the conference championships.
I got work, man.
It's dead all you do.
Oh wait, no, we'll be on that night though. The world.
Dead all you do. Oh yes. That's all the ranked teams that lost. So this is the AP poll going into the conference championship week. Let me move that jack up.
What? How y'all boys doing? That was good. Calm. Oh, you back? What's up, man?
So,
how y'all boys doing on this fine evening, man? Ain't know what I'm saying. Came disappearing again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys just cop this new steering wheel.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to play the. Oh, my bad. What's up, bro?
I'm about to start crying. All right. Be careful this time. All right, there we go. So this is the AP poll going into week 15.
Hey, Bama's 11. That's crazy.
Doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it's a lot that can happen, right? If South Carolina, if SMU loses to Clemson,
that ain't happening. That ain't happening, dog. That ain't happening, dog.
I don't know. If SMU loses to Clemson, theoretically, SMU would drop since they don't have a single ranked win all season. SMU would drop. And
do you think Miami should drop lower than what they are now?
Yeah, I don't know why they would be above an Ole Miss team who beat Georgia and has way better wins than they do. Miami hasn't beat a ranked team all season. I don't understand why they're number 14.
I saw somebody. I was on TikTok one day. I was looking at the AP poll. No, I was on Instagram. I was looking at the AP poll. Someone was like, I think someone was like, it was like a dog fight between Bama, South Carolina, and Ole Miss to get in the playoffs or something like that. Or it said if there was, then they feel like either Bama or Miss should get it because both of those teams beat South Carolina or something. I don't know. It was something like that.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Thing is, with the head-to-head, not even with the head-to-head, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Alabama, those are the 3 teams at large, right? Mm-hmm. So, as much as I hate to admit it, Bama's getting in over South Carolina and Ole Miss.
Oh yeah,
they had that win over Georgia. They had that win over Georgia, and then they beat South Carolina head to head. So that's automatically gonna.
We did the same thing. We just always lost to Florida. We did the same thing though.
Like, but Ole Miss's losses are way worse than South Carolina's losses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we did. It was Florida, Kentucky, and LSU. Yeah.
So, I mean, Yeah. So Alabama's gonna get in that jump.
But Bama has worse. Bama has a way worse. Oh, no, not. How many losses they got? 3.
Yeah, they all have 3 losses.
They lost to Oklahoma. They lost to who else? They lost to?
Vanderbilt,
Lost to Vanderbilt. And they lost to who else?
Tennessee.
They got worse losses than USC as well.
I mean, yes, but they beat Georgia and they beat South Carolina in the head-to-head. That's the only 2 reasons I feel like they'll be above South Carolina.
Shoot, that's the case. And throw me some above them. Like, what the world?
No, because I mean you can't go and lose to Kentucky and Florida. I mean, it's no. That's dead. That's dead. I feel like Ole Miss.
Bama lost to Oklahoma and Vanderbilt.
Okay.
They had about the same record.
And Vanderbilt was putting up a game with Tennessee before half.
What's the record though?
6-6.
Exactly. It's just still 500.
Okay, let's go over who they lost to.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. A record at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like Miami should be at 14. I feel like Miami should be at 14, Miami at 15 or so, or even lower than I don't know, bro.
Golly, they lost to Georgia. They didn't lose to Georgia State. Maybe we might be having a conversation. The rest of the losses aren't terrible though. They lost to Missouri 30-27. They lost to Texas 27-24. They lost to South Carolina. They lost to LSU and they lost to Tennessee. So I mean, their losses aren't bad outside of Georgia State. I don't know why you're losing to Georgia State. I have no clue why you're losing to Georgia State. There's no reason to be losing to Georgia State.
They ain't know that game. They ain't know.
No, they knew.
They didn't, bro.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. Ohio State dropped to 7.
Yeah.
Indiana's back in the top 10.
My thing is,
I still say they're gonna be the first team out. Simple as that, bro. I still feel like they're gonna be the first team out.
Yeah, I really hope Boise State get on their jump. Like they should, if they don't blow out UNLV in the conference championship and they like barely win it, they might not even put up 14 against any team that's going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like beginning of the season, Boise State, they was definitely going to contend because they contended with Oregon, who's the number 1 team in the nation. Obviously, it's not to say an Oregon team. Post Ohio State, Oregon, that's a completely different team. That's a completely different team.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. Death, Texas, and Missouri always gonna be ranked. I don't know.
Yeah, facts.
I have no clue why Missouri's still ranked. I mean,
they probably won last week.
They did. I think they beat Arkansas.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Somebody like that.
And you might lost South Carolina by much. So and then they was 23-24, so that's probably why.
Yeah, they beat Arkansas.
English, please.
They beat Arkansas 28-21. I'm interested to see who these big names that like Miller Moss. Apparently, Missouri is supposed to be one of the teams that would be a best fit for Miller Moss.
Missouri, I say you should go like LSU. That'd be a great fit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I like Kyron gone, but they got some dogs down there.
Kyron is going in the draft. What am I talking about?
I ain't gonna lie, he's definitely my favorite receiver. He's not even close to the best receiver coming out this year. But I'm definitely gonna always support him. He
got the most aura though. Facts. He got the most aura.
I'm telling you.
Facts, you do.
I'm telling you. So, yeah. Got BYU just behind Iowa State. You got Colorado at 20. You got UNLV at 19. Army at 24. Apparently they're back in there. I mean, just for them to lose the Tulane. I mean,
I'm about to say they play Tulane, so
I mean, if Army loses, so theoretically, if Army loses, are we going to put Tulane back in there? I don't think so. So Army shouldn't be right now.
Probably right at that 24, 25 spot. Because now, because Memphis is in here now. So
yeah. I think Memphis beat a good team last week, if I'm not mistaken. That's why they're in here. Hold on, let me see. Memphis. I'm sorry, absolutely. I don't mean to be. Oh, they're 10-2. And no, they didn't. They didn't beat a good team last week. But they did beat Florida State earlier in the season. I mean, who is a power conference team? Who is still a power conference team?
Oh, it did upset them. Oh, well, not really upset. They was I guess upset at that time. They were so trash.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. One day we're gonna start us a YouTube channel, like a not podcast channel. We're gonna start us a YouTube channel. We're gonna start doing Friday Night Lights, and we're gonna start getting we'll get a sponsorship from SeatGeek and all them to start going to college games, and that's how we're gonna start our college football tour.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What you said? Friday Night Lights at college games?
No, just Friday Night Lights that's just what they're called. Like,
I thought this was the high school, dog.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing high school.
Oh, bet. I ain't gonna lie. We had
Irmo.
I'm about to say modern day.
West Side, South Point. I think they play this week.
Bet. You said they play this week?
I think so.
Are we there?
No, we not.
Yeah, no, we not. It's way too far, twin. Sorry.
Yeah, we definitely got to go modern day St. John Bosco. We gotta go Duncanville, DeSoto. We definitely gonna be there.
Gotta go Dutchford, Barnes. I forgot. I think they call it Barnes. I want to say something like that, right?
Yeah. It's South Point versus West Side, and then you got South Florida versus North Augusta.
Gotta go. What's that school in Rock Hill called? Oh, Northwestern, and whatever school they playing against. White Knoll, all them boys.
Yeah, you got to, bro. You got
to
go
Dreer LR, Dreer Floor.
Well, we gotta have our commentary like that. That's how we're gonna stand out. I ain't gonna lie. I like AJ Green's Friday Night Lights better than Destroying. I love Destroying. I promise you I do.
I haven't watched a single thing of AJ Green Friday Night Lights.
It's like I used to not. I was like, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm gonna just watch Destroying. AJ Green has like an energy that he brings to the game. We watch Destroying, you notice if Destroying's on the sideline of a team, he's gonna meet ride that team, and he's not gonna talk. He's not gonna say anything good about the other team at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
At all. AJ Green don't care. If somebody make a good play, they make a good play.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But back when Prime Destroying one-on-ones, telling you, bro, one-on-ones just be so
I have my mom used to want to watch them jumps. That's how good they were.
She did it, bro.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
What the world, bro?
I have my mom and Cindy watching them jumps.
Man, good time.
Oh, they dropped the CFP bracket challenge.
What is that?
Like, you know how they have the March Madness brackets that you can do in college basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one for college football.
Can we do it on here?
No, like I guess so. I mean,
or is it just like it's like a game or something like that?
It's just like it's like the same thing when we do the picks through the ESPN app. It's the same thing like that.
Oh, send it to me.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this junk off live.
All right. Oh, I ain't do no picks.
Me too. Me either, bro. One, two,
Oh,
three, four.
yeah, I did.
Entries per user. Okay, we got 2 entries per user. I'm sorry, I'm so clingy. I don't mean to be a lot.
Yo, I got all my picks right for NFL except 3.
Man, I think he nice.
I'm 98 and 45. I'm in first. Let's go. And I'm in first in the college.
Like you say, dude. Cause it's hard enough. You gotta treat me like this. Lonely enough to make you treat me like this. Oh, we still got another slide to do. I completely forgot about this, y'all.
What is it?
This is the top 25 by conference. I mean, SEC fell off. I think they used to have 8.
Bro, Big Ten, bro. Just imagine if Michigan and USC were good too. They'll be in that conversation as well, bro.
The Big Ten, those are the two. You know that they were talking about the SEC and the Big Ten separating away from the NCAA, and I don't know how that would work. I mean, without the Big Ten and the SEC, college football is dead because nobody's watching the Big 12, ACC. I mean, they're all right, but I mean, it's the super conferences that make it.
Yeah.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams ranked in the SEC. Crazy.
You know, Missouri gonna always be ranked.
And just imagine if LSU is still up there.
Yeah. Yeah. You always getting ranked.
What?
Anyway, nothing, bro. You got anything else?
No, I do not.
All right, I got a mean presentation in the morning for my final for English. I gotta present a project on LeBron, Mario boy.
Oh,
What's the problem?
We gotta present in front of the whole class.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blazing in front of the whole class.
The world, bro. You comfortable doing that, bro?
Yeah.
Oh,
LeBron.
brackets don't come out to 5 days. Dang.
Oh, that is at the conference championships.
Let me see the cup, bro. Let me see the cup, bro.
All right, y'all boys. I'm Cam. That's Jaden. And we're gonna catch y'all.